Ever wondered how Python keeps your code safe, clean, and less chaotic? Today, we are talking about encapsulation. By the end of this video, you will know what encapsulation is, why it matters, and how to use it properly in Python. Quick favor before we start. If you enjoy Python tutorials that actually make sense, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos. So first of all, what is encapsulation? Encapsulation is about protecting your data and exposing only what's necessary. Think of it like a capsule. Inside, the messy details. Outside, a clean, safe interface. Let's take a real world example. Imagine a bank account. You don't directly mess with the balance like this. For example, let's take a variable called bank account and it got some values in it. Let's use underscore then. So if you can directly mess with it, that would be bad. Instead, you use methods like deposit, 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 whatever, like however you pronounce it, and withdraw. Encapsulation makes sure rules are enforced, like not withdrawing money more than you have. Python uses naming conventions to control access. Let's break them down. So there are three naming conventions in Python. First one is public, second is protected, and last but not the least is private. So first we will be talking about public. So first let's create a class. Okay, yeah. So the problem is I didn't use this one, this colon here, and then we initialize the init and self name, self dot name, name. Anyone can access name, totally open, totally public. So for example, if you wanna access name, you can do it like this. U equals to user admin and print u dot name. So if you run this, okay, my bad. Let's just clear it actually. We don't need these now. Okay, now let's run it again. You can see that we got admin and we just assigned admin to it. Okay, and you can even modify it. So for example, let's say I used u dot name equals to hacker. Then I printed it again. And now if you run it, it will first say admin and then it will say hacker. Okay. Now let's talk about the protected attributes. Single underscore makes the attribute protected. So first we will take the same code from here and how it will become protected, we name it like this. This makes it protected. That single underscore means, hey, this is internal. Please don't touch it unless you know what you are doing. It's a gentle warning, not a lock. So if you try to print it normally, it will still getting printed. So for example, if I run it, okay, I made a mistake here again. Okay, so I forgot about this, that we are supposed to call this with an underscore. Okay, so now if you run it, it will still getting printed and you can still modify it. So let's try to modify it now using these two lines, and I'm gonna make them uncomment and we'll use underscore in front of both of these now. So now it's like getting modified too, because it's just a gentle warning and not lock. Python just says please don't. Now let's talk about private attributes. So we will write this one, class user def function init and comma name self dot double underscore name equals to name. Now Python says nope, this is private. So for example, if you try to print it the same way we just printed the protected and public attributes, you will get errors saying attribute error, user object has no attribute underscore underscore name. In case it's not readable, I'm gonna zoom it for you guys. You can see it's saying same thing. Because Python uses name mangling to make it harder, not impossible, to access directly. This helps prevent accidental misuse. And you can still print this way. First, let's just comment it out. Actually, we'll need this one and print u dot underscore user underscore name. Double underscore, yeah. And if you run it again, it's getting printed even though it is private attribute.